Shalom, I'm going to make this super quick, giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem, Shai, Bashem, Rakakudah, Shalom to the 144,000 and rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Like I said, I'm going to make this super quick. Anyway, this is from a video, Friends of the Prophets. Who else noticed this? General Yohana on the take. So that's the video, Friends of the Prophets. Anyway, he makes a statement. Matter of fact, let me give you the title of this video. I had a couple of titles in my head, but the title will be, they will ask you Israelite camp leaders about the you-know-what. I'll see what I'm going to do. I'll say something to that, put the title up, something to that effect. But that's pretty much there's going to come a time when they're going to ask you camp leaders about the you-know-what. I may use that one. So anyway, let me just let you listen. And he just put this up too. Those are my notifications, I believe.
And I told y'all a long time ago I went down to one of their camps and sat in one of their classes because I was going to join them. And something in my spirit kept saying, no, something is off, because I asked them about the mark of the beast. Okay, I asked them certain things, they couldn't give me an answer. So I said, something in my spirit was like, no, something is off. It was like they just couldn't answer that question on the MOTB. And a few other things, but it was so long ago, I don't even remember. They almost ran me up out the truth. You see that? So yeah. This man practices heavy witchcraft. Not him per se, but like he said, they could just tell you anything. If you notice, a lot of things about them changing the laws and using the military against the American citizens had came out the same week. Then all of a sudden they put this out. Okay? They don't do nothing by accident.
Yeah, this is a video. So I hadn't watched the original video, which was put up by some guy that looks like an Edomite, and focusing on the ISUPK and them drilling in the park and doing push-ups and paramilitary style stuff. No guns. They didn't show them shooting guns or nothing like that. But when people see that, they think of guns and explosives and hate group, and they didn't show them in a classroom setting reading the scriptures. So the Edomite, or what it appears to be an Edomite, may be set up, maybe not. But let's deal with the timing over this DOD directive. What was it? Let me see if I can bring it back up. Bear with me for a minute. Yep, DOD directive, Department of Defense directive 5240.01. DOD, Department of Defense. That's your military. And there's an actual, you can get the PDF on the web. That, if you've been watching the news, like I have, like I watch the news, there was a situation where the FEMA was on high alert. FEMA, not military people. They go out. They're like the Red Cross. They don't go out military style. That you had people in North Carolina, I guess militias, unorganized militia. There's two militias in Title 10 of the United States Code. The unorganized militia, that's any male U.S. citizen or resident or denizen. Like if you're living like the Venezuelans, they can, if they're between the ages of 18 and 25 in a war, you can recruit them because they intend to be Americans or U.S. citizens. So it's not just citizens. So that's what the militia consists of. The unorganized militia is any man, in the U.S., 18 to 25 years old. Then it can go up to 45, but it's initially 18 to 25. So anytime they look at you, oh, look, a guy, he's about 22 years old. He's on an unorganized militia, all right? Them gangbangers out there are unorganized militia. If you put them into the organized militia, they already know how to fight. They know how to shoot guns. They feature that in the movie, The Boys in Company C. If you can get a hand on that movie, that came out in like 75. It came out the same week that Apocalypse Now came out. So me and my people, we watched both movies. They made a big deal about the Apocalypse Now, but Boys in Company C was a great movie, and then after that you had Full Metal Jacket. So you had those military theme type movies. But anyway, let's get back into this. When you go into the laws, right? You go into the Title 10 United States Code is a military code. I believe also known as a military code of justice. And they tell you the difference between an organized militia, which is a military, and an unorganized militia, a man between the ages of 18 and 25, ultimately up to 45. But first they grabbing up, and then they talking about getting women up in there. So Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. So when I saw this DOD Directive 5240.01, I thought about AutoApp KO. Look up AutoApp KO. So is this man a part of it? Are they aware of that? We don't know. It could be the time when this guy just said, "Oh, I'm going to make a video on this," or is he a part of something bigger than that to make them look that the Israelites are militarized now? Because that's how they're going to look at you. But my focus is on this brother, friend of the prophet, which is he follows GMS, and he'll tell you that in his videos. Although he says he's not officially a part of GMS, you're doing the work, you are officially a part of GMS because you do the work that the GMS, or you would be under Yahweh Shemel Shai. But he says in his videos, I believe that the men of the apostles and the bishops and elders are the men of the Lord. So that's what he says on all of his videos. So he said at first, before getting with us, he's looking for a religion, so to speak. Comes down to Israelites. He gets with ISUBK. He asks him the question about the MOTB. He says, as you heard, they didn't have an answer. They didn't have a satisfactory answer for him. So that made him say, "Nah, I'm not feeling right." So eventually he's he's down with GMS, even though he's not officially a part of a camp. But if he comes up to a camp and salutes you guys out, and he says, "I'm friend of the prophet," hey, receive him, say shalom to the brother, because he's a part of GMS, whether he wants to be or not. He's part of the spirit of GMS, meaning the prophets of the Lord. So that's all I wanted to say. Anyway, with that, on to the next. Shalom.